Hey guys, and welcome on in to another episode, Picks on Net, the final Four Nations picks and predictions video. We are at the championship game, winner take all between Team Canada and Team USA for tonight. I think this will probably be the best game of the tournament. So I think we're in store for a very good game tonight. Taking a look back at what happened on Saturday, I did win Zach Werenski over half a point, and then the United States money line. My two premium exclusive plays both cashed. Unfortunately, everything else lost. Once again, Saturdays, I don't know what it is with Saturdays, but I just struggle mightily on Saturday. So luckily, today's a Thursday, so we don't have to worry about that. But unfortunately, we'll have to worry about it. First day back for the NHL is Saturday. I will be doing a show most likely Friday night, depending on what odds are out. Obviously for Saturday's games, but I am going to be going low volume with Saturday. So not going to be. Obviously, it's the first game back after the break, and it's a Saturday, which I continue to struggle on. So lower volume on Saturday. But obviously, before we get to that, we've got the championship game for tonight. If you guys are new, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you guys enjoyed today's show. I'll get to the comments here in a bit after I quickly take a look, after we take a look at the two rosters here for tonight. Things are subject to change, so don't quote me on anything. I did update the rosters here based on what I saw 20 minutes before the show started. So Braden Point, Connor McDavid, and Mark Stone on the top line for Team Canada. Crosby, McKinnon, and Reinhart on the second line. Hagel, Cirelli, Marner on the third line. Marchand, Bennett, and Seth Jarvis getting back into the lineup here on the fourth line. Devon Taves, Cale Makar, Josh Morrissey, Colton Parayko, Travis Sanheim, Drew Doughty. And then goalies, I don't believe either goaltender has officially been announced for tonight. I don't believe that we've officially heard goaltenders, but I would assume that Jordan Bennington would once again get the start here. He's played every game for Canada. I don't think they would switch here in the championship game, but I could be wrong. Taking a look at Team USA, Jake Gensel, Austin Matthews, and Jack Hughes. The top line, Brady Tkachuk, Jack Eichel, Matthew Tkachuk on the second line, JT Miller, Dylan Larkin, and Matt Boldy on the third line, Chris Kreider, Vincent Trocheck, and Brock Nelson on the fourth line. D pairs, Slavin and Faber, Werenski and Sanderson, and Hannafin and Fox. Jake Onder started in the game for Team USA in their final game before, obviously, this championship game, but that was in a meaningless game for USA. They'd already clinched spot in this championship game, so expect Connor Hellebuck to start here in this one. We'll go back here and we will jump into the chat here, see what people are saying here in the chat, and then I'll give out some picks. Terry, good to hear your voice. Thanks, Raystone. Hope all is well. Go Russia. Yeah. So do we boo both national anthems? Wow, Tim, just coming in here trying to get political, which I'm really trying to stay away from. But I would just like to say, even though I probably shouldn't, but Americans have no right to boo the Canadian anthem. Our prime minister is not trying to take over your country. Simple as that. And I'll leave it at that. Oh, Canada, psych, go USA. Kenan, thank you, Terry, for the show as always. No problem. I was looking at Russia money line. And you know what? When the NHL obviously does this tournament again, I definitely think they should have a Team Russia and obviously maybe a couple other teams. But Four nations is great, but really it should be more teams. But obviously political reasons there. Sabres, no Sabres in the game, no interest. Well, that's not good, Tim. Nick is saying Canada, Canada, Canada. And I don't know what to say to that. I do not know what to say to that. I don't know what to say to that. But I have a couple things to say to that. All your maple syrup, yeah, maybe. We'll see. No, I'm kidding. But putting politics aside, and that's where I'm going to start the show right off the bat. I am Canadian. I'm a proud Canadian. But when it comes to betting, you have to bet with your brain and not with your heart. So that being said, I'm on Team USA to win this game, minus 110. The fact of the matter is, Team USA has shown throughout this tournament they are the better team. They have a goaltender that knows how to stop the puck. Team Canada barely was able to defeat Team Finland in the last game. Finland almost came back in that game. Sidney Crosby didn't hit that empty netter. I truly believe Finland was tying that game up and very well had a chance to win. Canada was impressive, has not really been impressive throughout this tournament, while Team USA has played very well throughout. Obviously losing to Team Sweden there in the final game, but as I said, that was a meaningless game. I have to bet with my brain, not my heart, and my brain says that Team USA wins this game. I'm on USA money line minus 110. Give me Matt Boldy over half a point at FanDuel plus 164. Boldy, a point in 2 of the 3 games here in this tournament at home in his hometown or his home state, playing for the tournament, the championship for his country. And you're going to give me plus 164 for him to get a point. I will happily take that. As well, give me Zach Werenski over half a point, plus 115. Werenski has a point/assist in 7 of his last 8 games, all 3 games of this tournament so far. He's played extremely well. So I'll take him for a point at plus 115. And then another guy in his hometown state, give me Jack Eichel over half an assist, plus 112. Full unit play there for me on that one. Eichel has an assist in 4 consecutive games, all 3 games in this tournament so far. Eichel's got an assist. I like him the same reasons I like Matt Boldy. And you could even go a little bit further than that here. We'll go back here for a sec. Chris Kreider is a Boston kid as well, so you can look at him. And then Brad Marchand, obviously playing not in his hometown, but playing for the team that he plays for his whole career, and of course the building he plays in. So I want to be surprised to see him score in this game. And Chris Kreider, probably should have a bet on Chris Kreider. I don't at this point in time, but it does sound like he's going to be in the lineup here in this game. I do have a player prop for Team Canada as well as another one for Team USA, which are both available on Capertech. Link is in the description of the video. My prices are there, so you can go and get those 2 plays on Capertech. Link is in the description below. Jump back into the chat here before we go along. And yeah, one of the main reasons why I like Team USA, as I said, one team has a goalie that can stop the puck, and the other does not. Jordan Bennington. No, it's not the real Jordan Bennington, but don't worry. Long time no see, Bennington. Winning a do-or-die game in Boston, nothing I haven't done before. Yeah, in that fluke year. That was a fluke championship by Bennington in that year. 5-3 was a flattering score for Finland. It was a blowout. Yeah, it was. until Jordan Binnington almost choked the game away and let Finland almost tie up that game. So, yes, it was a blowout, but it was almost not. Marchand, anytime goal back at home, but enemy territory. Very true. People in Boston booing Marchand scoring in Boston, but cheering if Matthews scores would be crazy. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll see. We'll see. That is today's show. Obviously, only one game to go over. As I said, show will be back. I'll probably do on Friday night. I'm assuming odds for everything should be out tomorrow during the day sometime. We'll see what player props look like. Again, I will be going lower volume on Saturday, but we'll be breaking down the games. Benny under 25.5 saves. You know the team is going to help him out in this game. Yeah, you would hope so. You would hope so. You would hope that Canada comes out good defensively here in this game because that's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take. But thank you for watching, and we will see you guys on the next show. Best of luck tonight.